Welcome everybody, welcome back to Invest Desk, your number one channel. Today I'm going to talk about the SafeMoon 100x boom, some breaking news, and we're going to talk about where is SafeMoon going to stop or is it not? What's up YouTube community? Welcome to Invest Desk, your number one channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecasts. And of course, today is Sunday. My name is Syed, and we are going to have a super Sunday talking about SafeMoon's big jump. It's like a sonic boom, 100x, and we're going to see what is causing this and where is this going to stop or just going to continue. So we'll see how this goes. So welcome back. If you're just tuning in, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button and of course the bell notification so you get notified every single time. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. We're going to talk about SafeMoon, the 100 boom, the moon, and it's not and take a look at this live. This is a 1 minute chart, and just SafeMoon is just going all over the place. And of course, we are going to talk about some breaking news. I have some additional news I want to cover for SafeMoon. This is the real live chart that you're looking at. This is a 1 minute. Of course, just a little while ago, someone sold, but hey, we're back up. So the price right now for SafeMoon is 0.00000. There are 5 zeros, guys. 5 zeros and 217945. This is at the DEX exchange, but if we look at the price on CoinMarketCap, this is 27. So 27 means it was yesterday was 1415, but today it is just skyrocketing straight to the moon. The market cap is well over $1 billion for SafeMoon. It is trending number one all across the world. This is absolutely crazy, and of course, many congratulations to all of you who are riding this journey with InvestDesk right here, because this is your number one channel. So once again, welcome back to InvestDesk, guys. This is your number one channel. We are looking at a live, of course, chart for SafeMoon, and I'm going to talk about several breaking news and see what is happening with SafeMoon, and more importantly, next week, right? So what's important here is to understand and see what happens with SafeMoon moving forward into next week. And once we know this, you'll be in a better position to find out how SafeMoon is actually performing and will be performing moving into next week. So 100x is imminent, guys. That's what we're looking at. This is going to be, of course, moving forward into next week with some yet new breaking news. And I talked briefly about them in the last or yesterday or even day before. But yesterday we had our weekly portfolio analysis, and we saw that our gains so far at InvestDesk were a little over 100,000 or 100K, but today it's just amazing. It's just crazy. I don't know. It's just absolutely crazy. So let me get some comments here. Let me set up my comments while I talk to you guys here. And I'm going to show you, of course, keep in mind, some breaking news that we will cover, of course, as we move along. So welcome back to InvestDesk. All right, so let's see. Welcome Syed, Maz, Merv, SM. What's up, buddy? Nice to see all of you guys. Robert, Dr. Paula's Network, welcome. Kinmo, we have Delight. Welcome Donna, right from Australia. Hello Syed, 4 in the morning. Think I need to buy SafeMoon. That's what Donna is saying. Met a young guy that bought at the start investment was 70 Australian dollars, now 250K. You bet. I talked about this. If you bought on March 1st. This is when SafeMoon was born. If you invested $100 on March 1st, you would have $8 million. All right, Robert Wallace, welcome. Hit the like button, guys. Yes, you bet, you bet. Please do so. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Hit the like button, guys, while you're here. This is the SafeMoon Sonic Boom 100x. Absolutely crazy. It is not stopping, guys. It is not stopping. All right, so Ice Mike, welcome. Let's make SafeMoon the profitable community in crypto. Why don't we just make it a profitable and yet, just make it so history remember all of us. This is absolutely crazy, and we are definitely looking at SafeMoon skyrocketing. This is a sonic boom. To be looking at, of course, the SafeMoon at 271. So welcome Mohammed, welcome Vasant, thanks so much. SafeMoon to the moon, you bet. Gilbert, D. Richard, Simon, awesome. HS Thornton at Invest Desk. When is the next AMA? The AMA is going to be at 3 p.m. today. This is going to be AMA at 3 p.m. today, right? So right now it's 2 p.m. Eastern, so in less than an hour there'll be an AMA, and of course I'm always going to be showing you guys the AMA weekly meeting live right here on InvestAsk. Some exciting and breaking news coming in the AMA meeting, guys. The CEO is going to be on, the CTO is going to be on, everyone is going to be, the team is going to be on with some super exciting news. So you have to stick around on this channel. Do not go anywhere. Make sure you join the 3 p.m. meeting, and of course I'm with you guys till then. This is Sunday beautiful afternoon here, and wherever you are, this is awesome. So yes, AMA, their weekly SafeMoon team meeting is within the next, let's say, 45 to 50 minutes, and of course we're gonna have fun during this time, and then we'll join the meeting and see how those breaking news break. I'm not gonna break the news here. I'm gonna break just maybe preliminary stuff here, but of course, like you all know, that I'm already in touch with the SafeMoon team, and the CTO, Chief Technology Officer of SafeMoon, which is Thomas Papa Smith, is going to be at Invest Desk, guys, on May 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern. So mark your calendars if you missed the stream yesterday. Here it is again. Check out the community tab. Post all your questions. I'm going to keep track of all the questions, and once he is online with us at Invest Desk right here, and this is going to be May 2nd, guys, because there's a crypto event coming up in Florida that the SafeMoon team will be going, and we're going to take a look at how that goes. All right, so mark your calendars. Welcome everybody else. Colby, nice to see you. Ryan, Simon, Martin, Albert, Antonio, Renan, BB, awesome. Hector the dude, hey, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Patrick, King Money, Martin, Jake, you guys are awesome. This is crazy. SafeMoon is at 0.00000, just 5 zeros, 271, and I think we're gonna kill a zero. I don't know, maybe next week, few days. The way things are going, over 500,000 holders of SafeMoon already. Check it out, guys. How crazy is that? Is that crazy or what? You bet. So this is absolutely the 100x for SafeMoon. This is a sonic boom, right? I keep saying sonic boom. It's just a boom, but hey, that's sonic to me, because I remember that old 80s game, right, or 90s game, whenever the Sonic the Hedgehog came into existence. So we are looking at, of course, SafeMoon price. I'm going to show you the chart, and of course some breaking news, and then we'll join the AMA meeting for SafeMoon. And of course, it is happening now. It's 2:10. Is it going to be at 3:30? Hang on, guys. I'm getting some messages here. So give me a moment. I'm going to see when is the All right. So yeah, I just found out that the AMA meeting is going to be at 3:30, not 3 p.m. It's going to be at 3:30. So there you go. Yeah, it's 3:30 p.m. in about, let's say, 1 hour and about 10 minutes. All right. So Ivo Sumek, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for your love and support for InvestAsk, for Super Chat, for Super Stickers. You guys are just awesome. And he's asking, what do you think is the listing in Binance, I guess? Is that what you wanted to say? Possible this week or in the near future? Yeah, Binance is definitely in the works. But before Binance, there are a couple of huge exchanges. The team has already met the requirements for Binance. I can tell you that. All right, so that's a good sign. That means SafeMoon is ready for Binance. Now, of course, it is up to, it's always up to those exchanges, guys. So you got to remember, it is always up to the exchanges to list a cryptocurrency on their exchange or not. For example, we know that Dogecoin is working on getting listed on Coinbase, and the Rosetta API implementation is ready. So yeah, it is in the works. I can tell you that Binance, SafeMoon is going to be on Binance, and that is in the works, right? And hopefully we're going to get some more updates at 3:30 when we get the AMA SafeMoon team meeting in progress. And of course, I'm just going to show you live right here when we get to that level. But we're going to talk I have some exciting stuff going on here, and we are going to be, of course, working with it. So Sonic84, what's up, my man? Thank you so much for your love and support for InvestAsk. This is your channel, and I know all you guys are in the money, guys. You are just rocketing. You bet. There you go. So Sonic84, thank you for your love and support for InvestAsk. You're making some serious money, man. My wallet, Sonic says, my wallet is about to pass $100,000, 85K profit. ATM, think you are sleeping on Elongate. Enjoyed their Q and an earlier. Check it out. Exchange coming as well. Yes, we will check out that. Definitely. Thank you so much, Sonic. Appreciate it. All right, next, let's see. Ryan, thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for your love and support for InvestAsk. How come I cannot buy BNB in my Trust wallet? It says not available. And yeah, Ryan, that happens because people are going crazy, because you can buy using the link here called Paybase, right? So there are other ways you can also buy. If you need to, let's say, if it's not showing up, then make sure you talk about it. And yeah, and that's really how you would end up going. Sometimes it's even the exchange that you will also see it happening, because there's a lag for the exchange and it doesn't work. The wallet is not updated, and sometimes it's just not there as well. But definitely what you can do is you can take your Trust wallet. It uses Simplex, and you can buy using the URL. Just go to paybase.com and send it directly to your wallet address. And thank you, Syed, for this comment, for letting Ryan know. But Ryan, thank you so much for your love and support for InvestAsk. Appreciate your super chat, super stickers. I know you guys are making some serious dollars or money, whatever it is. This is absolutely crazy, and I'm super happy for all of you. And definitely congratulations. The way SafeMoon is going, strong community as ever. It's not going anywhere. It is absolutely nuts. Here is the chart. There was a sell just shortly, but hey, the community just ate it up, so no worries at all. Check this chart out, guys. It actually went all the way from down here till 16. It was like 15, 16 yesterday, and this was just the big boom all the way up to 21.8, or in CoinMarketCap it's 27.9 or 28, which is not bad at all. And this is really a nice looking chart to look at on Sunday afternoon. All right, so this is SafeMoon, by the way. This is 100. This is going to be 100x, guys. This and wait till we actually get to the AMA meeting and we see what the team has to say, what the CEO of SafeMoon has to say, what the CTO, and of course the director of software engineering, all the rest of the team, and of course Ragnar will be on, our community manager. Awesome team. We have a big shout out to all of them. They are in fact delivering not only as per our expectations, but way beyond our expectations. I'm going to talk about this shortly also and see what we're looking at, and we'll see if I can find out the AMA meeting agenda so we can talk about it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you, Simon, Elizabeth, Jay, Craig, what's up, buddy? Thanks so much for tuning in. Martin Lloyd, Second Core, Simon Lafram, awesome. This is exactly what we're looking at, and we are just at the beginning of the SafeMoon boom right here. So make sure you subscribe, guys, and can somebody hit the like button? That would be so cool. If you guys do that, that'd be awesome. And this is absolutely SafeMoon chart. This is the SafeMoon Sunday. Yeah, that's a good word, right? SafeMoon Sunday. Yeah, cool. It works. But definitely, Bab says SafeMoon to $1. I don't know what's going to happen if actually SafeMoon goes to $1. We're going to go crazy, you know. I don't know. This is crazy. Right now it's crazy. Yeah, it is. SafeMoon started just 2 months ago, and it's solid as ever. Over 500k holders all across the globe, listing on 2 exchanges, and the holders on exchange are, by the way, in addition to what you're seeing on PancakeSwap. All right, so this is absolutely crazy. All right, let me get some comments here. What's up, guys? Colby says, Invest Desk, love your show. Thank you, Colby. Thank you for being here. And of course, I love you guys. This is crazy. Yes, thank you so much for being here. We are having a wonderful Sunday. We're going to wait till the AMA meeting, which is in about 45 minutes to an hour, because you know me. Even though I say I'm going to stream for half hour or 45 minutes, but guess what? Yeah, I'm always here, guys. Hey, that's just me. All right, that's just me, because we just have a lot of fun. You know, I love SafeMoon, and more than SafeMoon, we love Dogecoin, baby. That's our baby, and I'm going to show you Dogecoin too pretty soon, because these are the 2 cryptos right now on InvestDesk that we have used. And yesterday we had our portfolio analysis, and you saw the numbers. I crunched the numbers for you. I showed you the portfolio, and it was about $150,000, right? Up in gains, in profits. Hey, not bad. And today, it's even beyond that, because, and of course, I do this weekly. So next Saturday when I run this, and hopefully the price continues to skyrocket for SafeMoon, it is most likely going to go beyond even our wildest imagination. So welcome back to InvestDesk, your #1 channel. Make sure you subscribe, guys, if you're just tuning in. And by the way, while you're at it, smash that like button. So you know the drill, right? That's much appreciated. Let me share some breaking news, or some news here with you guys right here. The first thing, of course, is our whale watching, day 19. And of course, this is by Dadby. What an awesome guy. And he's keeping track of all the whales for SafeMoon, so we know exactly what is going on. So there we go. SafeMoon family, wow is all I can say. What another amazing day of gains. The price continues to skyrocket. Another 50 to 60% depending on the chart that you use to track. The crazy thing is that the whales sold more today than any other day that I have been tracking. Almost 3 trillion coins from the top wallets. Even though the whales sold down, the number of coins purchased were over 4 trillion more than were sold. That is super crazy. So people, you know, we are purchasing more SafeMoon than the whales are selling, and that's exactly what we need, guys. We need to buy and hold, and that's the strategy to get rid of all the whales. And once the whales are gone, guess what? It's our turn, baby. Then it's our turn then next, right? So Let's continue. Everywhere I look, I seem to hear SafeMoon being talked about. Apps, YouTube. I seem to hear SafeMoon being talked about more and more in the various communities. And tomorrow is another AMA, which is today, right? This is the yesterday Reddit I'm reading. So in today's AMA, check it out, guys, which usually causes the price to jump. So I'm really looking forward to any updates. And yes, there are going to be huge updates, guys, in today's AMA SafeMoon team meeting. So you got to stick around right here at InvestDesk. I'm going to begin the watch party. I'm going to be talking about lots and lots of stuff before the AMA meeting, and then I'm going to air the AMA meeting live right here, and we're going to watch it together and monitor it closely, observe, and just kind of take a look at it and see what is going on. What are these new exciting updates that the team is going to give us? And one of them, of course, yeah, I'm not going to give it away, right? All right. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the 2 new exchanges. So watch out for that, of course. I'm not going to give details here, but hey, there are 2 more exchanges that SafeMoon is going to be listed on, and that is going to be in this meeting, the AMA meeting at 3:30 Eastern. So almost an hour from now or something like that. All right, so let's get some comments. Shannon Huggins, thank you so much. I'm super humbled. Thank you for your love and support for InvestDesk in Super Chat, Super Stickers. You've always been here. Thank you so much. And you were asking, Shannon is asking, SafeMoon and Doge to the moon. Have you looked into Hungry Bear or VanCat? No, I've not looked into those 2. I think VanCat, I have it on my list. So I got to check it out whether I've shortlisted or not. So there's so many that I keep track of, but there's several that I've shortlisted. But yeah, VanCat, I know for sure it's in my list, but I'm not sure about Hungry Bear. Keep up the great work, Shannon says, and yes, I am going to do that exactly for you guys so that we grow together. InvestDesk is your #1 channel, and we are going to take not only this channel to the moon with us when we get there with SafeMoon and Dogecoin. So thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. Thank you for your love and support one more time for InvestDesk. Keep that coming, guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right. Let's get some more comments. Robert Wallace, I have about 350 million. How many dollars would I have if we hit 0.001? Robert, if you missed my yesterday stream, by the way, go check out. I have the spreadsheet up and I crunched the numbers. Yeah, it's just a formula. Just multiply that by 0.001. 350 million. You would know exactly, but yeah, that's some serious gains, guys. 100x, even more than 100x, but yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So 0.001 would give you 25. We'll have, this is David, by the way, 0.001. I will have $25 million. Well, I can't wait for SafeMoon to get to 0.001, so you, David, can have $25 million. That would be super exciting, right? Cool. All right, so let's see what else. Welcome, everybody. If you're new, by the way, make sure you subscribe. And, of course, the like button, guys. You got to smash the like button while you're here. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right, so we're looking at why is the SafeMoon slippage so high? This is a question by Taxi 509. Typically, it's 11%. That's like a fee. That's like a tax fee. I call it like a a fee that you pay to buy something, right? Buy something really hot, right? That's what you got to pay. So it's 11%. Sometimes it goes to even 12%. You got to set the slippage to 12% so that it actually ends up in your wallet, because otherwise you won't be able to purchase it. And just so you know, the slippage basically happens when traders have a settle for a different price than what they initially requested due to a movement in price between the time the order enters the market and the execution of the trade. All right. And of course, this happens all over, right? On all markets, whether in stock market, whether in Forex or whatever it is, crypto, anywhere, right? So once again, slippage is really when traders, they have to settle for a different price than what they initially requested due to a movement in price, the time the order enters the market and the execution of a trade, right? Hope that kind of makes sense, but that's really what slippage is. Yep, there you go. Now you know. All right, market cap is 2.2 billion. This is Simon Lafram. Yes, it is 2.2 billion, but sometimes market cap for 2.2 billion may also include the burn wallet. So if you remove the burn wallet, because that's of course of no use, it's around 1.4, 1.5 billion, something like that. Yeah, so keep that in mind. All right, so we're talking about whale watching number 19. Some exciting updates here for you guys. So in today's AMA meeting, we are going to, of course, hear some major exciting updates from the SafeMoon team, from the SafeMoon CEO, CTO, and others. So I'm going to, of course, air the entire meeting online live here for you guys, so you should be able to see. All right, the last 24-hour updates for the top wallets, even though the whale sold, but hey, it didn't affect the price. In fact, the price is continuing to skyrocket as we move forward in time, and this is just crazy Sunday for SafeMoon, going to the moon, skyrocketing, boom, or rather a sonic boom, 200x, and that's where it's heading. And hopefully this pattern is going to continue until we kill another zero, and that's the idea. So the baby whale updates, 900 billion to 1 trillion. There are 3 people. Of course, some of these whales are losing. They're dropping down. They're gone. So 800 billion to 900 billion SafeMoon tokens. There are only 7, so we lost 1 already. Similarly, 700 billion to 800 billion, lost 1. Yes, awesome. And likewise, so you see the entire list here, and this is major news, by the way, guys. You may not think about this as oh yeah, so what, these are just whales selling. No, it's actually, you're not only getting the 5% redistributed among all of us as holders when they sell, but think about the future, guys. Think about a little bit longer, right? Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, right? Something like that. Not that long. It's just nothing. But think about it. When all of these go, they sell, they disappear, right? Whatever it is. Because if they sell, you'll notice that the price kind of goes down, right? But if the whales do not sell, the price is going to continue to go up as long as there's more buying, as long as there's more demand. And it is just a demand and supply game. The entire stock market works on the same principle, guys. In fact, everything works on the same principle. This is the simple economics, because if you don't have economics in place, the law of scarcity, demand and supply, elasticity, and other concepts, hey, that's how it is, right? That's how it is. So this is SafeMoon just skyrocketing to 21,685 in this DEX exchange. But if I look at CoinMarket, this is at 27,278. And of course, there's still 5 zeros, and we are targeting to remove one of the zeros, guys. And this is still, we are quarter way up, right? This is almost way past the quarter if you look at the 1 here, right? So if we go to 99, then boom, this zero is going to be removed, and this is what is happening right now with the trend. All right, so let's finish off our whale update so we know exactly where we are. And these baby whales are also, we're losing, maybe lost 1, lost 2, so all these baby whales are going away as time progresses. The burn wallet, by the way, increased over 800 billion already. This will be one of the largest burn days we have had in over 2 weeks, because of course the whales are selling. They're just getting out of this this SafeMoon and letting all of us, right, in, because next is our turn and we're waiting for our turn. All right, so here are the thoughts for the whale watcher. So let's continue. It blows my mind that we had the largest movement of whales and baby whales today. However, the price went up immensely. The word is getting out about SafeMoon, and the new users are easily eating up the whales as their hands become paper. I'm so happy to be a hodler today because my bag increased over 0.2% and the value of the coins went up over 50%. And that is true too. If I check my wallet, it's just increased in value. Over 1.5 billion SafeMoon were added so far in my wallet, right? Yeah, and I'm just holding. Right? You know me, right? I just hold. That's how it is. All right, so let's continue. We just need to keep having days like this, and the possibilities will be endless. I really look forward to the AMA meeting, which is today, to make sure to get your questions in on the Reddit AMA thread if you haven't already, and keep those diamond hands strong, right? That's the idea, guys. Diamond hands, that's what we need. Because, yeah, that works. It works. Diamond hands work for us, for all of us. So SafeMoon is definitely skyrocketing. This is the SafeMoon website. If you need to know how to buy, just navigate to safemoon.net, click on how to buy, and they will tell you how to buy. And right here on the safemoon.net, by the way, the market cap is about $1.25 billion, and this is excluding the burn wallet. So this is the real market cap for SafeMoon right now, 1.2520214442.35. All right, and the tokens burn are over 404 trillion tokens are just gone. No more. That's it. Boom, gone. And with this, of course, the price continues to rise exponentially, 100x. Boom, going all the way to the moon, non-stop. And here it is. So you see the price right here. With this sell, we're still back up. The community is just so strong. This is just crazy. This is awesome. So maybe a little bit of consolidation, but it's not stopping. It's just going to go up, and the next target would be the 3-0 mark, and of course the 4050 all the way to 99, and boom, we'll be able to kill another 0, and that's imminent, like the CEO of SafeMoon always says, right? That's imminent, and that's the idea when we're looking at SafeMoon skyrocketing. All right, so I'm going to go to next, of course, the Twitter, and see what the updates are. By the way, keep in mind that SafeMoon exclusive one-on-one meeting with Thomas, who's the CTO of SafeMoon, will be right here at InvestDesk. This is your #1 channel, guys, and this is going to be on May 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you mark your calendars, and you must be here. So definitely, this is super exciting. This is going to be an exclusive event, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and of course hit the bell notification. So definitely mark, and if you have any questions that you want to ask Thomas, who's the Chief Technology Officer of SafeMoon, who's going to be live right here at InvestDesk, right? Yeah, you bet. That's right. You heard it right, and you know it. On May 2nd, 11 a.m., this is going to be another Sunday, 2 weeks from now. And the reason we decided, myself and Thomas, we decided on a little later than 2 weeks, because first, he's also going to be attending the crypto conference, which is happening in Florida this coming week, right, next week. And then, of course, and then he'll be traveling back. So we said, all right, let's do it Sunday. And in the meantime, that will give myself and you guys, of course, to kind of pull all the questions that we have that we need to ask Thomas, the Chief Technology Officer of SafeMoon, right here at InvestDesk, guys. This will be our chance to ask all kinds of questions that we possibly can. And where are those guys who said SafeMoon is a scam? People say it's not going to work. People say it's a rug pull. I don't know. This is real, guys. Thomas, the Chief Technology Officer of SafeMoon, will be at InvestDesk talking to me, talking to you, right? Answering all of our questions. So how super cool and exciting is that? But this is the event you want to see. Here it is. Mark your calendars. And of course, spread the word, guys. All right, get on my Twitter. It's at InvestDesk. Follow and let's share this particular event. This is your channel, guys. This is our channel. We are going to be asking the Chief Technology Officer Thomas Papa Smith, famously known as Papa, right? So yeah, we'll be asking tons and tons of questions about SafeMoon, about SafeMoon Exchange, and any question that you have. I have a post in the YouTube community listed. So yeah, just post your question there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list of all the questions beforehand so we know what to ask Thomas, right? That kind of makes sense. And of course, during the event itself, right here on InvestDesk, the live event, the live session, we can certainly ask additional questions also, but I like to stay organized. I want to make sure that we have everything at hand. So yeah, here we go. You see it on the screen, large enough. Make sure you subscribe, share, and of course, hit the like button and share this event. The more we know, the more people we get. This is super exciting. This is going to be helpful, not only, of course, to the channel here, but to all of us, because as new people come in and they will be asking additional questions, I want to make sure that we cover as much as possible and, of course, make this event a one-time historical event, guys, because SafeMoon is going to the moon. You guys are going to remember it. You are already part of history. So yeah, there you go. I want to make sure that you have noted all of this. So let me know in comments. Let me see what's going on. All right. So welcome everybody. Welcome to InvestDesk. This is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing. So please subscribe and consider subscribing, right? I should say consider subscribing, please. And smash that like button while you're here, because this exclusive event is just for you guys. And Thomas was kind enough to accept coming on to InvestDesk, your #1 channel. All right. Let's see. Vasant, welcome, buddy. Happy to be with InvestDesk. Thank you so much. I'm super humbled. Lots of value-added plan, like bringing real guest people to guide the investors. Keep it up. Thank you, buddy. And that's exactly what I would like to see, because I'm behind the dev team, right? The development team of SafeMoon. I've been with them since 2.5 weeks now, because SafeMoon is just 2 months old. So off and on, I always ping all these developers. I talk to them. As if you don't know me, by the way, I am a project architect or a enterprise architect and a senior project manager. And of course, I have a degree in finance and a PhD, but I'm not a financial advisor, guys. You guys know that. I do my own research, but I bring it right here to InvestDesk so you guys can make informed decisions. And thank you, Vasant, for this absolute insight, for your comment, because this is important. Getting these people on a live show, asking them questions about the company, about SafeMoon, about the project, about what is happening, whether they're technical questions or just layman questions. And of course, we're going to have all sorts of questions. And myself, being a technical person, of course, we're going to grill him down. No, I'm just kidding. We'll have a fun session, of course, with Thomas on May 2nd. So mark your calendars and, of course, spread the word, guys. Share InvestDesk channel as much as you can, so that the more people we have on the channel, the more people we have on the show, the more questions. Yeah, it's going to help. Not only the channel, of course, the channel is going to be helped, no doubt, but for us or for you guys as investors, as people who are behind SafeMoon, we'll have one-to-one or just absolute knowledge answers directly from the SafeMoon CTO. So hey, I wanted to, and I'll be doing this every single day. So I'll be reminding every one of you every single day about this event until we actually get all the questions together. I'm going to list all the questions and then we will definitely have a wonderful show, which is set on May 2nd, 11 a.m. Eastern. Of course, contingent upon Thomas or his traveling plans or whatever, but right now it is a confirmed event. So share on Facebook, share on other social media. You know the drill, guys. You know what to do. Just pump it, right? That's how it is, guys. Yeah, we're doing with SafeMoon. We're pumping it. All right. So let's see where SafeMoon is. I want to cover this Twitter news. This is, of course, invest_desk. So at invest_desk, check it out, and then let me know. Let's go to SafeMoon protocol, see what's going on with them, and of course how to hold, how to acquire SafeMoon. Check it out. So there you go. You know how to acquire SafeMoon, how to buy SafeMoon. All these steps are also listed on safemoon.net, their website. All right, see what else is going on tonight. We discussed the near future of SafeMoon. Join the developers and CEO. Of course, this is the SafeMoon AMA tonight, and we are going to be looking at, this is 3:30 Eastern, right? This is the BST time, 8:30, but I think if you translate it, it's about 3:30 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be joining the SafeMoon meeting here, and I'm going to be, of course, airing the meeting live. I always do every meeting, so we have a track record for all the meetings. 150,000 followers. Guess everyone is going to SafeMoon? You bet. Yes, that's awesome for SafeMoon itself. And SafeMoon is second day. Hashtag SafeMoon is trending. We are family. You bet. Absolutely. In business and finance trending, hashtag SafeMoon. 92,000 tweets. This is crazy. SafeMoon, next tweet. We are moving so fast, this is already out of date. Hashtag SafeMoon. SafeMoon statistics. Coin burn 400 trillion. Well, actually, it's more than 400 because we checked it on the website here. Let's see, where is it? Right here. So 404.367 trillion tokens have been burned so far. That's exactly how it is. So holders, 500,000 holders, and of course there are more holders on bitmart exchange, there are more holders on whitebit exchange, and of course 2 additional new exchanges are coming almost sooner than probably what we think. So if these 2 exchanges end up happening next week, guys, this price right here that you see at 274, I'm probably thinking it's going to be 1-0 gone with those 2 additional exchanges, but I don't know. We don't know. It's just, yeah, it makes sense, right? And the reason why I say this, and of course it's not pure speculation, guys. I try to stay away from, you know me, it just, I don't want to be able to speculate. I want to be able to have tangible information, data, research. And here's the reason why I say this. I'm going to show it to you. If I scroll down, and I've been talking about this for the last couple of days, by the way, also. So right now, SafeMoon is on these exchanges, right? For example, it's on bitmart and whitebit, and we are closely keeping track of this. All right. Yesterday, if you check out my stream yesterday, the whitebit exchange volume was only about 6.5 to 7%, or maybe 8%. Today, it's almost 11% in volume. This is the trade volume. So as the trade volume of any exchange grows, yeah, the price goes up because people are buying. It's just crazy. It's not crazy. It's real. That's how it is. And that's why you see the price going up, guys. This is important. Keep that in mind. This is the tip for you. This is the absolute data, tangible information for you guys, so we know. Now, if 2 more exchanges are added, guess what? They're going to start with, of course, 0 volume. Soon as it gets listed, SafeMoon gets listed on the new exchange. But as time progresses, now for thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel D. You're an awesome. Dr. Syed, he says, you're the man. Let's go to the moon. You bet. We are all going to the moon. There you go. Absolutely. We're going to the moon, buddy. You bet. You bet. And this right here that you see on your screen, these are the SafeMoon markets. Every time people buy, the price goes up. The whales sell, we eat it up. Why? Because exchanges are increasing in volume, the trade volume. People are buying all across the world. Bitmart, Whitebit, the volumes are increasing. Now you know. Check it out. Of course, I bring this every single day for all of you guys right here on Invest Desk as your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing. So think about it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. At number 5 and 6, 2 more exchanges in the works, imminent. They're going to be listing SafeMoon, and they're going to be adding right here. You'll see it in the list pretty soon. And if their volume starts to increase, so let me give you the nutshell. Let me give you the bottom line here, guys. Let me give you the bottom line, right? Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. If 2 more exchanges are added and each exchange does a volume of, let's say, 10% or 20%, this price is going to double. Boom, right here. And that is your sonic boom, guys. This is your 100x. And you guys are going to be, you are already millionaires in the making. Yeah, I could say that. And that's real. That's real. I want to know what all these people are who said SafeMoon was a scam. Remember a couple of weeks ago? There was a lot of FUD going around, fear, uncertainty, doubt, well, this, that, the other thing, SafeMoon, this. And it was only us right here at InvestDesk who said no, because our research indicated that SafeMoon is real. The team is real. And I'm going to have the CTO of SafeMoon live on InvestDesk on May 2nd, 11 a.m., answering all of your questions, all of my questions, all of your questions, so that it's real, guys. Yes, this is absolutely real. So thank you so much for tuning in, by the way. And of course, make sure you hit this like button while you're here. This is awesome. I appreciate that. This is great. And of course, Arnaldo Pena, thank you so much, buddy, for your love and support for InvestDesk in Super Chat, Super Stickers. And this is awesome. So thanks so much. I appreciate it and makes me humble, of course. And of course, Arnaldo says, put in 130 for fun, now up to 600, SafeMoon to the moon. Absolutely. If you invest, let's say even $100, it just grows. It just grows. And keep in mind, Arnaldo, even if someone sells, your tokens are going to grow. This is also passive income. Not just income when not just gains when the price goes up, but also you're gaining if someone sells. That is the tokenomics. How cool is that? And absolutely crazy tokenomics. So thank you so much for your love and support for InvestDesk in Super Chat, Super Stickers. Appreciate it. All right. And of course, welcome everybody. If you're just tuning in, please subscribe and smash that like button, because you're looking at some major news coming in the AMA meeting, which is going to be in the next half hour to 40 minutes. I'm going to be airing this meeting right here live, so we can get the updates right from the SafeMoon team, and of course see how things go from there. And we are definitely going to the moon. So we're talking about what you're looking at here are, of course, these exchanges and the volume. So bitmart is doing 63% volume. That is increasing like crazy. It was 50% yesterday. So a lot of traction coming from the bitmart exchange. And of course, PancakeSwap is 25%. This used to be about 98%, because remember a couple of weeks ago, SafeMoon was just on PancakeSwap, right? Yeah, so of course everyone just used PancakeSwap to buy, and we still use it. If you're in the US, for example, we use it. And bitmart and Whitebit is just picking up. It's only at 10%. Even if Whitebit volume goes to 60%, this price right here, we're gonna kill a zero. By the way, we're gonna remove a zero if that happens, guys. Right? This is how crazy it sounds, and not only sounds, it is real. This is how it is when Whitebit volume increases, and of course there are 2 more exchanges. Now, when we say more exchanges, that means each exchange has its own user base. For example, Whitebit has maybe 3 million users, right? And that's what they're targeting. They're targeting their own user base, and they're offering SafeMoon to their users, and that's how it is. So you get the idea? Awesome. I wanted to get this right across so you know that we are going to the moon, and SafeMoon is going to the moon. The price right now is about 5027, and check your wallets, guys. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Here is the chart. Check out the chart. We're gonna have an all-time high for SafeMoon, and it is still skyrocketing despite the fact that even the whales sell. Boom, we eat it. Yeah, this is crazy. It is crazy, no doubt. No doubt in my mind, SafeMoon is pretty awesome. All right, let me get some comments here. What's going on? All right, so SafeMoon is a 2 billion market cap. Yes, it is. Well, it's not really 2 billion because that includes the burn address, guys. So keep that in mind. It's about 1.3 billion, 1.25, something like that. Yeah, their website reflects the current market cap. But hey, not bad at all. And of course, we also need to take a look at how things are progressing with SafeMoon, because this is important as new exchanges are going to be adding up next week. And that means more holders, which means more buying, which means the price is going to continue to increase. And with other updates that the team is going to deliver today, right here on this channel, I'm going to air the AMA meeting for SafeMoon. This happens on Twitch. But of course, like I always show the meeting right here to all of you guys. And we look at it together. Of course, you can comment. You can take a look at what they're saying. And of course, the price for SafeMoon based on the project. We're going to have more updates on the SafeMoon exchange, hopefully, and then the 2 new exchanges and other like Project Phoenix that the CEO touched base upon. And let me tell you, let me give you a tip, right? Let me give you a tip about what is the Project Phoenix that hopefully the CEO of SafeMoon is going to be explaining in today's AMA meeting. But Project Phoenix, and this is just for you guys right here, just a little bit of teaser. This is going to grow the community, many folds. That's all I can tell you, because that's what the CEO of SafeMoon said right earlier. So yeah, it's going to grow the community even further, which means the holders are going to grow rapidly. And of course, you know what that means, right? That implies more buying, more SafeMoon tokens. So this is absolutely a wonderful, not only just the basic fundamental, the design of SafeMoon token itself in terms of its tokenomics, but also where it's heading, the projects, the use cases, the utility. It's all real, right? The team is real. Thomas is going to be on Invest Desk. He's the Chief Technology Officer. We're going to have a live session, live event. And of course, I showed you that. So mark your calendars, spread the word. Let me bring it up one more time so you guys, if you're new, by the way, if you just tuned in, you would know. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? There we go. Let me bring up the profile. This is at invest_desk, guys, by the way. This is the Twitter where you want to go and check it out. But this right here is the event. So those of you who just joined or just arrived at Invest Desk right here watching, we're going to have an exclusive one-on-one with Thomas Papa Smith, who is the Chief Technology Officer of SafeMoon. We're going to have a live session, exclusive one-on-one session with him on May 2nd. That'll be a Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So mark your calendars, and of course you need to subscribe to YouTube our channel here and share, spread the word, guys. That would be super, super cool if you do that, because the more people we have on the show, the more questions we can ask, and the more, yeah, it's just going to be easy for all of us, right? Because we have lots of questions for ourselves. I mean, but most of the questions repeat, right? And of course, I'm going to create a list. I'm going to, filter through all of the questions and kind of combine them into solid questions so we can ask Thomas, whether be it about the token burn, to SafeMoon exchange, to the NFT space, to what the plans are, what's going on, to from technical perspective, to a layman perspective, all of the above, right? So definitely, I would certainly appreciate if you spread or share the YouTube channel with your friends, family, colleagues, and talk about and tell them that we're going to have an exclusive one-to-one interview event with Thomas, the CTO of SafeMoon, and here's the time you see it on the screen. So there you go. I wanted to get this out. If you're just joining right now, please subscribe, and of course smash that like button. Boom, we're gonna have this. We're gonna have a crazy event, and I'm super excited for this. And of course, I'm gonna be talking about this every single day, reminding all of you guys and myself, and spreading the word as much as we can. And that's how we are going to do this, guys. All right, so let's see what else we have on our notifications for Twitter. 150 followers, not bad. Yes, that's pretty crazy. And #1 searched crypto in the world. Guess what? It is #SafeMoon. And #2 searched crypto in the world. Guess what? Dogecoin. And guess what? Both of these cryptos are in InvestDesk portfolio, guys. This is us. This is us. How awesome is that? How cool is that? So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Appreciate it. This is awesome. So the #1 search crypto in the world. Who knew 2 weeks ago? People were talking about, it was a scam. It's not going to work. This and that, right? And Dogecoin, people were talking about, well, Doge is also a meme token. It's a joke. It's not going to work. Guess what? Both of these are in the #1 searched in the world. And we believed, and we had both of these tokens. Dogecoin, we had it a little over 2 months in our portfolio, and I stream every single day about Dogecoin. And just the last 2 weeks or so, 2.5 weeks, we had SafeMoon, and now we're talking about both of these cryptos because, hey, they're part of our portfolio right here at InvestDesk. And of course, I know you guys made a lot of money in SafeMoon. You are making a lot of money, which is awesome. It's super exciting to see. And of course, we're super humbled, and we want to make sure that the price not only continues to rise, but of course it stabilizes if it needs to stabilize. Like Dogecoin was down a little bit, but hey, it's back up. And with that, let's see Dogecoin, what's happening with Dogecoin right here. So there we go. So Dogecoin is at 32.62 cents. So hey, it went down to about 26 cents yesterday, and boom, it's back up to 32 cents. And just 4 days ago, guys, Dogecoin was at 5 cents. Is that crazy or what? That's some crazy gains, right? So 32.79, and it's just climbing up. Check the chart out. This is Dogecoin. And this is a 1-minute chart for Dogecoin, by the way. Let me see. Yep, that's what it is. So 32.72, and it's just going up. And of course, our squeeze momentum indicator on the bottom here shows the momentum, the market momentum, and of course the squeeze and the squeeze release. And this is crazy. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So this is Dogecoin. Price that you see, there we go. That's a better chart. I was wondering why it was kind of flat. All right, so I like these green candles. This is Dogecoin, and seems like it is also skyrocketing. 32.73, 32.8, almost 33 cents. And the last high for Dogecoin was about 44, right? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys know, let me know in comments. About 43, 44, I don't know, somewhere around there. That was a high point yesterday or a couple of days ago. But seems like it is going to break even that record right here today. by crossing 44, 45, if it reaches that, by the way, right now, right? So right now it's at 32.86, almost 33 cents, and it is going up, up, and up. So both of these are the top most searched cryptos in the world. Number one is SafeMoon, and number two, top most searched crypto in the world is Dogecoin. Now, when we say in the world, that doesn't mean just in the US, guys. That means in all across all continents on this planet. People are searching for SafeMoon. People are searching for Dogecoin. And guess what? People are buying SafeMoon and people are buying Dogecoin. And hey, we're having a party of our own right here at InvestDesk, because this is your number one crypto channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, updates, and forecast. And right after this, shortly, in about 15-20 minutes or a half hour, we're going to have the AMA meeting for SafeMoon that, of course, I'm going to air live right here so we can watch the latest updates from the SafeMoon's team. But Dogecoin to the moon, but SafeMoon definitely a sonic boom, 200x going, because there's tons and tons of updates coming for SafeMoon. Tangible updates, not just hype, right? Not just hype, guys. This is tangible. For example, like I mentioned earlier, this is 2 more exchanges for SafeMoon coming up, right? And with Dogecoin, check it out, guys. It's almost at 33 cents already. It's just going up like crazy. One more time, there's a big rise for SafeMoon, even though the entire market was down yesterday. And remember, Bitcoin was down, Ethereum was down, and Bitcoin all the way came down to about 51,000 and just back up to 54, 57. That's how it is. And the reason why it happened yesterday, because there was a little bit of news, rumor, whatever you want to call it, that the Federal Reserve is going to be able to, tax all these banks or something like that, whatever that was, for money laundering or whatever they want to call it in the US, and that caused the market to just kind of shake up a little bit. But guess what? Not Dogecoin, not our baby. Nope. Not happening. Anything with Dogecoin. Doge to the moon. Always. Always. Yes, Doge definitely to the moon. It's going to go. SafeMoon is not far behind. Even though, of course, it's only a 2-month-old company, but this is just absolutely crazy. All right, so Philippe, thanks so much. Thanks so much for your love and support, buddy, for InvestDesk. Showing your support for InvestDesk in terms of super chat, super stickers. Certainly appreciate it. Can you share your opinions on DeFi Bids project, auctions of NFTs and crypto packages? Yeah, that's a lot of things in one little message, but I have noted this. I'm going to be doing some streams. In fact, for NFTs, there you go. For these non-fungible tokens, SafeMoon is also considering getting into the NFT space. They've talked about this, but hopefully in these updates that you'll see, they'll have some tangible roadmap plan on how they want to, which specific niche areas they want to get into as far as NFTs are concerned. But I'll be talking more about in the next week or two about NFTs and decentralized DeFi, or centralized versus decentralization, both of these. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about this, but thank you for your insight and thank you for your comment right here. It's certainly valuable. And this is on my list for the next set of agenda items. Yeah, thank you, Philippe, for your love and support for InvestDesk. Appreciate it. And of course, next we have, I want to give a shout out to ShyToon Official. Thank you, buddy. Absolutely. Thank you so much. We are going to be looking at, of course, the new exchanges, but thank you for your support for InvestDesk in terms of super chat or super stickers. And ShyToon Official is saying SafeMoon is listing on Binance. Buy. Yeah, we know. SafeMoon CEO already talked about this earlier, and hopefully we're going to have some exciting updates in today's AMA meeting shortly right here. I'm going to air the meeting live, so of course don't go anywhere, guys. Make sure you stay here right here at InvestDesk. We're going to watch the meeting, we're going to watch the updates, we're going to hear the updates, we're going to watch it live and see the updates directly from the SafeMoon team. And yeah, Binance, I don't know. It's up to Binance, of course, to pick up SafeMoon and list it, right? But we don't know yet. We're gonna have to wait till the meeting, or whatever the meetings, whatever the CEO or the CTO tells us. But yes, it is in the works, that's for sure. The requirements have been met, that's for sure. And this is all according to the CEO of SafeMoon already. So thank you so much for your love and support in terms of super chat, super stickers, ShyTune official, big shout out. Thanks so much. That yes, SafeMoon is listing on Binance. It's in the works, it's in the process. Appreciate it. Appreciate your help, buddy. Thanks so much. All right, so welcome everyone else, by the way. If you're just tuning in, make sure you subscribe. And of course, smash that like button, guys, while you're here. That is super, super cool. Right now, you're looking at this Dogecoin chart at about 33 cents, almost 33 cents. It's going to touch, it's still climbing up. It's going to cross 33 cents. I don't know. I want to see where all those people are who said Dogecoin was a meme token. It's a joke. It's not going to go anywhere. I don't know. Do you see them somewhere? I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. But yeah, exactly. Both for SafeMoon and Dogecoin, that was exactly the story with a lot of people just 2 weeks ago, just 3 weeks ago with Dogecoin a couple of months ago. Because this channel right here, InvestDesk, is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, investing, daily updates, news, and forecasts. And my goal is to bring in tangible data, tangible information, so we can make informed decisions. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And of course, if you've been with me since the beginning for InvestDesk, and which most of you are already, you guys know, yeah, we're in the money. Yep, we're in the money, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, we're in the money. Yeah, that's cool. And yesterday I shared the portfolio, the InvestDesk portfolio that we have Dogecoin and SafeMoon in. And yeah, our gains for the portfolio were a little over $150,000. So hey, not bad since yesterday. And yeah, if this bull run continues for both of these cryptos, next week we're gonna double it. We're gonna nail it. Yeah, that's just I don't even know. This is too cool. This is just absolutely nuts. It is just crazy, crazy, crazy. And like I always say, crypto industry is a crazy, crazy, crazy world. This is awesome. All right, let me get some comments. Dan S. saying, best SafeMoon stream. Cheers, Syed. You bet. It's best because you guys are here. I'm telling you. It is bad because you guys are here. This is an awesome community. I love you guys here. We're just having so much fun about looking at these charts, talking about it, and of course I'm giving you the latest updates and the reasons why the prices are going up, right? And that's really the key, and not only just today, but also in the next week. So you guys can make informed decision as to, hey, I want to increase my portfolio size, I want to buy more, I want to sell, whatever it is. But we are holding, we are going to the moon, and this is the power of the community, and that's exactly what it is. But thank you for your comment, Dan. Appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. All right. So let's see what else we have. Boy, so many comments just flying through. All right. So this is, by the way, Dogecoin that you're looking at. And let me get you some more updates, some more exciting updates. So Dogecoin is at 33.44. Check it out, guys. 33.35, 33.4. This is the Dogecoin price. If I look at the technicals for Dogecoin, Dogecoin is flying one more time. The oscillators are neutral. Summary is a buy. And of course, moving averages a strong buy. This is a 1 day, by the way. You can, of course, change it to 1 week, 1 month, whatever it is. But all these EMA, SMAs, all these moving averages are indicating a strong buy signal for Dogecoin. And yes, we can see the price is back up. Doge is back with full steam, with full power, going to the moon. It was just basically refueling the rocket yesterday, guys, right? When it dipped a little bit. All right, come on. This is Doge, baby. This is Dogecoin. It's not going anywhere. This is the internet currency. This is the cryptocurrency of the earth. This is Dogecoin. You're going to be able to see Dogecoin in the near future. People are going to be transacting in Dogecoin like crazy. All right. Yeah. Here you go. I said it right here on InvestDesk. And with SafeMoon, remember with all these billboards hitting up this weekend? I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but all across the US, SafeMoon has all these billboards, and on these billboards, SafeMoon said it's a new cryptocurrency. So SafeMoon is a new cryptocurrency for the people and by the people. Yes, that's SafeMoon. So Dogecoin and SafeMoon are both cryptocurrencies. And this is here's the tip for you guys. Hey, I'm just giving all these tips, guys. This is crazy tangible research data for you guys. But I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you right now. So check it out. Dogecoin and SafeMoon are also going to be paired. So this baby right here, SafeMoon, is going to be paired with this baby, Dogecoin, right? They're going to be paired together. In other words, you can swap one for the other. And both of these are going to be cryptocurrencies. SafeMoon is the new currency for the people, by the people, and Dogecoin, of course, we already know, is already an established cryptocurrency with many use cases. So, you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, you guys are smart. You know what to do. Yep, exactly. These two are cryptocurrencies moving forward, and this is super exciting, so that you can see what is going on with SafeMoon and Dogecoin. And once these two are paired, and more importantly, when SafeMoon Exchange is all this project is all set up and live in the near future, I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months, we're gonna have some updates with the SafeMoon team anyways on all of this info shortly. But what I'm kind of explaining here in terms of my own research and my own analysis is the fact that both of these are going to be cryptocurrencies, both of these are going to be paired, and of course both of these, of course, you can always list on SafeMoon Exchange, and any crypto that is listed on SafeMoon Exchange, when that goes up, of course, I'm talking a little future here, you're going to be earning passive income also, right? You're still earning passive income on SafeMoon because 5% is redistributed anytime, every time when someone sells among all the existing holders. So Dogecoin flying, of course, at 32.91, almost 33 cents. And SafeMoon, no doubt, is still flying. Here's the chart for SafeMoon. Check it out, guys. This is just crazy. It's a non-stop flight, as they say, right? Non-stop. It's not even refueling. It's not even refueling. This rocket is just crazy. It just one day. This is just one day gains. Since yesterday, it is just not stopping. Check out your wallets, guys. It's just adding up money for you guys like crazy. It is. Let me get some comments here, see what's going on. And someone also keep track of the AMA meeting, please. Let me know, because I also have an alert here, but I may miss it. I'm going to air it live right here. I would appreciate that. But yeah, this is crazy. So thanks for tuning in. InvestDesk is your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, daily news updates and forecasts. And of course, please subscribe and smash that like button while you're here. That is much appreciated. We are looking at SafeMoon, boom, 100x return just live right here, guys. It's non-stop. It is going to continue to climb and just skyrocket, just like you see here on the chart right here, guys. This is a real 1-minute chart for SafeMoon, and it is going up, and up. All right. Let's see what is going on. All right, SafeMoon has billboards. Yes, I covered that yesterday, a couple of days ago. Multiple locations all across the US, hopefully. And those billboards talk about the new SafeMoon currency, new SafeMoon cryptocurrency for the people, by the people. Jago Gaiman says SafeMoon will explode. Yeah, it is. It is exploding already. Perfect. And it's going to continue to explode. Douglas is asking, how do you buy SafeMoon in the United States? Well, it's easy. Go to PancakeSwap, or better yet, just navigate to safemoon.net and click on how to buy, and you should be able to buy it easily. It's not that difficult. It's easy. All right, so let's go. Awesome. What else? Other comments? There's so many. Awesome, guys. Keep those comments coming in. Jeez, this is crazy, crazy, crazy. Crypto is a crazy, crazy world. AMA is going to be shortly, by the way, in the next 10 minutes or so. I'm going to confirm the time of the next AMA. Yes, it's 3:30 Eastern. It's about 3:20, 3:16 right here. So, yes, we're not that far away. So, post your questions. Let me know. Or comment, of course. And, of course, subscribe and smash that like button, guys, while you're here. Because this is your channel. This is your day. You're going to the moon. This is 100x for SafeMoon. You're looking at a live chart. And SafeMoon is just going up and nowhere else except up, guys. And it's going to continue to do so. And we know why. We know the reasons. I talk about those, right? And I show you the reasons of why SafeMoon is actually going to go up, and it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, guys, all right? All right, so, and of course, it's going to lose one of the zeros, and which is awesome, and that's exactly what we want to be. We're going to get rid of all these zeros in the SafeMoon price. There are 5 zeros left. We want 4 zeros, 3, 2, 1, and boom, to 1 cent. And check it out. This is Craig Cotter. Thank you, buddy, for your love and support for InvestDesk. You said it right. SafeMoon 1 cent. What's your estimate? You bet. I'm with you 100%. If this non-stop flight for SafeMoon continues for the next week or two, boom, you're going to see exactly what you said. You bet. Thank you for your love and support for InvestDesk and showing your support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news updates, research, and forecast. And we are looking at this live 1-minute chart for SafeMoon, and I can just sit here and see this, and it's just crazy, man. This is crazy. But Craig Cotter, thank you so much for your support once again for super chat, super stickers. SafeMoon 1 cent. What's your estimate? You bet. That's our goal. That's our goal. That's our objective, to bring SafeMoon first. I'm not going to say last. This is the first to 0.01. That's a penny. Just a penny, right? That's what we say. And if that happens, I know for sure that many of you will become millionaires. Those of you who've been with InvestDesk and who invested with InvestDesk right here with me into SafeMoon just 2 weeks ago. Yep. Congratulations. You will become a millionaire if the price hits 1 cent. Or I should say multi-millionaire, right? Not even millionaire, guys. This is crazy stuff. And this is real stuff, right? Not only SafeMoon, Dogecoin is going crazy too. From 5 cents, it was 5 cents for the last 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I mean, check out my streams. I talk about Dogecoin. This is your Dogecoin channel. This is your SafeMoon channel, right? These are the 2 cryptos we have in this channel. And I've also shortlisted others that we'll invest in as moving forward. But right now, this is just crazy, absolutely nuts. All right, so yeah, this is just crazy. Definitely keep an eye on SafeMoon. I'm sure you do already, but the research, the tangible data, tangible information that, of course, I bring at InvestDesk so that you guys can make informed decision is that info that actually is real, right? It's not just pure speculation. I try to shy away from just speculating prices, guys. I want to make sure that why is the price going up? What is going on? What is this company doing? What is the dev team up to? What updates are they working on? What projects are they working on? I talk to the dev team on a regular basis. I'm behind them. I'm closely watching both Doge developers and, of course, SafeMoon developers, right? See what they're up to. And I gave an update on Dogecoin a couple of days ago, right, when Coinbase IPO was released, and even a day later. And the Doge developers are working on the Rosetta API, and that should be done pretty soon because they only had a couple of milestones left. One was to fully spin up a fully synchronized instance, and the other one was the full compliance for the Rosetta API that Coinbase needs, right? So if Dogecoin, with this price right now, the price for Dogecoin, by the way, is, let's check it out right here, 32.75, so 32.75 cents. And guess what? If Doge is listed on Coinbase, it's going to give a massive exposure to Dogecoin at this price, at 32 cents or 33 cents. So that's going to drive the price to $1, right? Wouldn't it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when that time comes. It'd be super exciting to see when Doge, or if Coinbase rather, not Doge, if Coinbase accepts Dogecoin on its exchange. And Coinbase, as we know, is already public. They listed on NASDAQ last Wednesday. They went live. They started their IPO price at about 250, something like that, and went up all the way to 400 and just came down to 3 something. And that's where it is at approximately, right? So this is Dogecoin at 32.89, almost 33 cents. Of course, flying to the moon, guys, right? And let me check the coin market cap of Dogecoin. Let's see where we're at. Where is it? Right here. All right, so I'm going to see in terms of the market cap for Dogecoin. All right, there we go. So it's number 6 on the rank, guys. It just beat Cardano one more time. Dogecoin just beat Cardano, ADA, right, in terms of market cap. So Dogecoin's market cap right now is 41 billion or 41.5 billion approximately, and Cardano's market cap is about 39.5. There you go. It's number 6 on the ranking chart right here. How awesome is that? This is Dogecoin, guys. This is Dogecoin for all of us, right? This is the cryptocurrency of the earth. How awesome is that? And of course, seems like the Doge is rising up one more time, and if it continues to go up, it's going to beat Tether, it's going to beat XRP, it's going to beat Binance Coin, and boom, it's going to be number 3, and that's where we want Dogecoin to be. And hopefully pretty soon it's going to be right here at number 3. And for that, it needs a market cap of more than $71 billion, which means at 39 or at 41, its price is 32 cents. If it goes to $1, it's going to be up here. All right, so hey, there you go. I said it. Keep that in mind when you're looking at Dogecoin's market cap. Not bad at all. Not bad. All right, let me get some comments. And of course, the AMA meeting is in about 5 minutes or so. So hang in there, get yourself a cup of coffee. We are going to be listening to the SafeMoon team delivering some exciting news and updates. Very important. So I'm going to, of course, open up my Twitch channel so you can see, and I'm going to, of course, talk about that. But this is Dogecoin and SafeMoon both going crazy. Yeah, they are going crazy, guys. This is absolutely awesome. Ryan Bus, thank you so much, buddy. Once again, thank you so much for your love and support for InvestDesk. And Ryan is asking, and this is for Super Chat, Super Stickers, appreciate it. You're asking, where can I buy the correct type of external drive to transfer or hold my tokens on in the future? What an excellent question. You know what, Ryan? I got this Ledger Nano X with me, and I wanted to do a review of this new Ledger Nano X. This is a crypto wallet, a hardware wallet that I just received. I had the old one, but I wanted to get the new one. This is the latest Ledger Nano X. I have a link in the description, Ryan. Go check it out for Ledger Nano X. You can get that hardware wallet if you really are serious about crypto investing and you want your private keys stored with yourself. You want to check out the Ledger Nano X. Check out the link in the description. Click on the link. Go buy a Ledger for yourself to hold your private keys so that you are fully secured, and that's how it is. So I'm going to be doing this is awesome. Thank you for the super chat, super sticker. This is a great insight, great comment, because I'm going to be doing a review or a live review for Ledger Nano. I've not opened the box yet. I'm going to be doing it right here on Invest Desk so you guys can see the crypto wallets. I also have a video on crypto wallets, both soft wallets, hard wallets, right? Desktop wallets, and of course the cold wallets such as Ledger Nano X, where you can store your private keys so it's fully secure. So you not have to worry about online wallets. Like, for example, Robinhood does not even allow access to your wallet. If you have an account at Robinhood Exchange, you don't get your wallet, right? But they're working on it. The CEO of Robinhood, Vlad, has multiple times said that they will be giving access to wallets to their users, but that's how it is. But yeah, thank you for your comments, and thank you for the support, for super chat, super stickers. This is super exciting. We're looking at, of course, Dogecoin rising up on the ranks at number 6 on the charts with a market cap of 41 billion and the price of 32.76. That is the Dogecoin price, or almost 33 cents. Yeah, it's just in that run. This is the Doge chart consolidating itself at about 33 cents approximately. This is SafeMoon, and SafeMoon is not stopping, guys. This is non-stop. This is absolutely nuts. This is crazy. This is, yeah, what can I say? Is there a better word than saying crazy, right? I don't know, but this is yeah, it is cool. But this is SafeMoon, and hopefully the meeting is going to be live in about 2 minutes. And let me go ahead and let me open up Twitch so we can see the meeting. This is going to be the SafeMoon AMA weekly meeting, and of course we're going to listen to SafeMoon CEO, the CTO, the Director of Engineering, and all the rest of the team for SafeMoon talking about some exciting and breaking news. All right, so let me go ahead and set up the meeting here for AMA. There's only 2 minutes left, so we can watch the meeting, play the AMA. Yes. T-Bay Mufan, thank you so much, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. Give me 1 minute. Check out the intro, and I'll set up the meeting. All right, So there we go. This is the SafeMoon AMA meeting in progress. So I'm gonna make the screen bigger, and we're gonna watch this.
What kind of magic is at work here?
So we just think it's going to be a fantastic way to involve the community even more, like we're always trying to do, guys, and we want you to be a part of as much as possible. So yeah, just to repeat, every Wednesday we're now going to be doing an educational AMA where the team is going to answer your questions on any specifics you have across the cryptocurrency sector.
And then on Sundays, we'll be doing SafeMoon Sunday, where I'll be there. So I won't be on the Wednesday AMAs most of the time. I will show up time to time, but I will be on Sunday's AMAs. So we are going to 2 AMAs a week. One is focused on education, starring Thomas, our wizard. And then, SafeMoon Sundays is going to have the whole team there. So.
And also, I would like to touch on the fact that you guys, this crazy community here, we're so happy with the community support that you guys reached out and smashed the poll for Satoshi Smart Bets, or Street Bets, Satoshi Street Bets, sorry.
Absolutely.
And we are going to be sending Jack and Thomas over there. We're so happy with the community support.
Yeah, it's going to be starting, guys, pretty soon. So I'm just setting this up while we're here. So let me get some. Yep, I'm starting right now. They're live. They're just coming up live right here. So we'll just give them a minute or so for the SafeMoon AMA meeting, which is about to start, which is the new one. The one that you just saw earlier was the previous meeting, by the way. But yeah, while we wait, we can of course still talk about it, right? So this SafeMoon AMA meeting is actually when we get to find out right from the dev teams, straight from the dev team, the CEO of SafeMoon, as to the current status of the projects, which is super, super cool, because that way we know exactly where SafeMoon is heading, right? We know it's going to the moon, but hey, it's important to understand that SafeMoon, we need to also hear some project updates, right? And the timelines are also important, because the price typically of any stock or crypto is determined based on the timelines, and that kind of helps, right? So definitely we will be focusing on that. So while we wait here for the AMA to start, let's check out the current price for SafeMoon and check this chart out. This is just absolutely crazy, or what? I mean, it's just flying. It's just non-stop. There was just this little dip someone sold, and boom, it's just crazy. I don't know. This, like I say, crypto is a crazy, crazy, crazy world, and this is absolutely nuts, right? And with these updates that the team or the AMA is going to be sharing, the SafeMoon team is going to be sharing with us, you will see that this will further, of course, boost up the price, and this is not going to stop, guys. This is not going to stop, and this is how it is 100x boom that you see right here, and that is what we'll see it happening. So check this chart out, and this is absolutely crazy, right? All right, so let's get some comments while we still wait a couple of minutes for the SafeMoon AMA meeting. All right, so InvestDesk, this is Keylog Kick saying, InvestDesk, can you ask devs if they plan on making it so you have to have SafeMoon in order to use the exchange? We need to make sure we don't lose value of SafeMoon. Thank you. Yes, that is the question I already have noted. And by the way, SafeMoon CTO is going to be exclusive one-on-one right here at Invest Desk on May 2nd, guys, at 11 a.m. Eastern. This is Sunday. So yes, I have noted, and I will note this question one more time, and we will be asking the team the same question. But thank you very much. Thank you for bringing these questions. These are helpful because as we move forward, we need to know that we have all of our questions answered, right? The more clarity the team gives us, the better it is, the better investor confidence, as they say, right? That's how it is. All right, Bullish Shark is asking, Invest Desk, do you sell highs and buys dips or just hodl? Yeah, that's a great question. That's $1 million question. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, definitely my strategy has always been my strategy, personal, and I've been saying this in all the streams. If you go back every single day, check it out, has always been buying the dips, guys, right? That's my personal strategy. Of course, I'm not giving any financial advice, but that is my personal strategy. I always buy the dips because it keeps my price, the average buy price, low, right? Overall, over, let's say, the objective. For example, if I invest for 6 months in a stock or crypto or whatever, right? Or if I invest for 1 year, I want to make sure that I keep the buying low, right? That's the average price. So yeah, my strategy has always been buying the dips, and yes, definitely hodl. So I do two things right here. Yeah, the first part I don't do. I don't sell. Yeah, I just keep. I only sell when I reach the objective, whether it's the objective of a yearly return, a 2-yearly return, and I'm definitely a long-term player in the market. And that typically, I've been around, guys. I mean, you know my background. If you don't know me, yeah, go check out my other videos. Go check out the 10,000 subscriber video, right? You'll see I've introduced myself in depth in that video. But yeah, it's really the ideally you want to be able to hold as much as possible, as long as possible, because most times, typically what happens in the market is paper hands, they just kind of sell off, and they go like the whales have been selling. Why would the whales want to sell if the price is going up? Because hey, they have so many things going on in life, right? So they want to be able to sell, and they have huge gains to be made, so they sell, right? But it's really your strategy personally. But yeah, that's what I do. Hope that answers this particular question. All right, so if you're just tuning in, by the way, to Invest Desk, please subscribe, smash that like button, and of course the bell notification. This is awesome. All right, so Bullish Shark, hey, sorry for the question. I am new here, my second live today. Welcome, buddy. Hey, welcome to the community. Welcome to the Invest Desk family. And of course, this is awesome and nice to have you here, all of you guys here. All right, so I'm going to go to Twitch and see if the SafeMoon team is on live. Let's go ahead and refresh, see what's going on.
NFT integration.
There we go. So listen up, guys. Listen up.
Okay, so this one's really cool. You guys have asked so many times for NFTs in our wallet app. We've got it, right?
Yep.
We're going to do everything that we can to support the major NFT suppliers and our own. So, NFT guys out there, reach out to me. We're going to do some really cool stuff with the app.
So the CMC marketplace, we're daily talking with their support to make sure that gets. The CoinMarketCap, we're talking with their support staff and we're getting that rectified. So we'll give more of an update with that, and I'll have Thomas update you guys on Wednesday. Doge and SafeMoon pairing, that's well under the works. BibiPalm already has it working. Once they go live with their new innovations, you'll be able to do that. So super excited about that pair. Again, I also want to remind you, please, Hank's Karaoke, I want to see it. I want to see it, everyone. Hank, also, speaking of Hank, Minecraft server.
Right. I am starting to compile some staff. We're working on setting up the general flow of the server itself. We have everything set up for the infrastructure itself. We just want to make sure the game is actually fun and has the use case. So we're working on it very soon.
Awesome. And I just for clarification purposes, that's for the management side. The technical side is all but complete.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah.
I think jumping back in there, what you said about NFTs and Hank doing karaoke, that might be a little thing that might have to be solidified in human history with that. But guys, I want to say as well, sorry, it is a really big deal, like 500,000 holders.
Oh.
Absolutely
Astronomical.
Absolutely incredible.
Astronomical. I mean, it's amazing. The growth of this community, especially within the last 24 hours, has been fantastic. I mean, claps to everyone there. I mean, it's great. Anyway, so that kind of concludes our updates. Please check back Wednesday and Thursday for some stuff. So, and I'll leave it at that. But now, as you know, people who are familiar with this AMA know, we will be jumping into the structured questions portion for you. So these were the top most upvoted comments and questions on Reddit. So kicking it off, what future plans / projects will be implemented to help guide the SafeMoon to a larger audience? So they said it is as is, so I'm going to translate any misspellings to the larger audience. The current holders are only informed through Reddit and the SafeMoon site, but there should be more put towards the marketing to gain a larger audience. Well, Jack and I, we understand that most marketing firms, actually all marketing firms, what they want is word of mouth. You cannot beat word of mouth, and that's what we started out with, was word of mouth, and that's why our community has grown so large. You know, you talking to grandma, you know, your dad, your sister, your cousins, your friends, that right there is more effective than any TV commercial we can put out there.
Yeah, I think to add on top of that, I completely agree, John. And also, guys, if you haven't noticed, what we do focus on is quality.
Yeah.
But everything we do, like I've said before, so much effort and thought process goes into every little decision we make, every conversation we have, and that just ricochets out completely. And that's
Andy's gone.
It's growing, how fast it's growing every single day, and that just shows that everything we're doing is working exceptionally. Like John said, and that completely spreads word of mouth, and that's what we want. We don't want to have to tell. Absolutely, we understand marketing is important, you know, but we're not going out and trying to kind of shove ourselves in everyone's faces. We want people to discover us and say, you know, look how fantastic this community and SafeMoon as a whole is.
And the growth has been amazing. Astronomical, as I like to always say. All right, so the next question that we have is, can the main website redirect people to CR forums? It's a beautiful place and highly underused. The answer is no. We have a main page for a reason, so I'll leave it at that. This is a good one, and Thomas, you're gonna have to jump in and, you know, help answer the technical portion of this. Okay, so regarding the cryptonomics of the SafeMoon exchange, the plan is to allow for redistribution of all assets you're holding. They put in correct. If that's true, wouldn't the exchange become a stagnant pool of hodlers and reduce the movement of transactions? Basically, what they're talking about with this question is, if we institute a tax on it, people are not going to hold or trade on our platform. That's incorrect. Everyone already does it with, you know, the big players already. There's fees instituted there. What we would be doing is cutting those similar fee structures in half and redistributing that back to the holders.
Right.
So,
yeah. Just trying to wrap my head around this one. So it's not going to be a stagnant pool of hodlers. I mean, there's some benefit to hodling, and I think that a lot of people do that on exchanges. It's typically a bad idea to hodl on an exchange, right? So what we're looking at is some really interesting cold wallet uses and cold wallet reflections so that we can still pull that off. And then, so if you think about it this way, the fee itself really pumps the brakes on arbitrage, and it pumps the brakes on, you know, the darker side of our community from doing nefarious things with the token itself or with the platform itself. To be a place that's difficult for that to happen. I mean, fundamentally, that's valuable, right? But then along the way, we can also incentivize the use of certain things, you know, We could have a Bitcoin Sunday or something like that where things get interesting, So I wouldn't be too concerned about stagnant hodlers. That's a very solvable problem.
Well, and it's kind of as Thomas puts it, a nothing burger because there's already fees on exchanges. But rather than reflect, they hodl themselves, or they use it towards maintaining their infrastructure, and honestly profit as well. So
yeah. Just to add to that, I want to say that everything that we're working on, I know John will agree with this, and everybody, we try and discuss how everyone can have the cake and eat it too. That's basically what we always try and bring to the table, is just the best hybrid and the best of all situations, and bring it together so that it actually functions and it's usable and it's and it's supplied to the community. So
every decision that we have in mind is for the benefit of the community. So all right, let's see, this is actually the question on
why you have
audits. So Thomas, this is one for you. You're talking about running multiple audits at once. What's your response on that? We do have CerTic well underway, but
I mean, people are asking about it a lot. I mean, CerTic's not sitting on their hands; they're doing this right now. But if people want another audit, I mean, why not, right? So I'm going to reach out to some people. We'll get another audit done. It's that easy. If it'll put the hearts at ease, then let's do it.
Yeah, I think to clarify as well, it's as you guys know, we do discuss these every time, and it's a rolling situation. We're always trying to get things done as quickly as possible. It's not that nothing is moving. Just to clarify that, it's not that it's dead weight that they're having to kind of move on, chase. It's not about that. It is moving. It's just that things are going as fast as they can. Like Thomas said, if there's something else we can do extra to help out with that, then we always will.
Yep. So I'm just summarizing this one paragraph. 1 second.
Sure. Actually, I just wanted to give a massive thank you. I know we're always thanking the community because you guys are so awesome, but the Twitter community is absolutely insane. The love that everyone's been showing, it's just a whole web now. You guys are absolutely everywhere in the real world, Reddit, Twitter, every single platform, every social media, every little group. We're everywhere, and it's just incredible. I just want to say again, congratulations to all of us for building something that's just so colossally insane, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah. All right. So I got the question summarized. They're talking about collaborations. What collaborations are we working on? Are we planning on doing collaborations? Whether that's merchandise, whether that's with other companies, other coins, other cryptos. So one of the answers to that question is check back Wednesday and Thursday. And the other answer is we have a ton of people reaching out to us regarding NFTs. And Thomas already told you, if you're an NFT maker, hit him up. So, Thomas, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. You guys like video games, right? Check back with me on Wednesday. We're going to go live from the floor of the Miami Crypto Experience, and I'll be there with some people. It'll be really interesting. I think you guys will love it.
Check back Wednesday. We're past hashtag imminent. Check back Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
When Wednesday? Oh wait, no. I'm gonna get a million DMs now with when Wednesday.
Everybody DM John Wednesday.
Oh no. And it's happening. And okay, thanks. All right, so that concludes our structured question portion of the AMA. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull comments from you. We're pulling it from Twitch and we're pulling it from the Discord. Me and Jack will be in the Discord AMA section. Hank, Thomas, and Trevor will be watching Twitch.
Ooh, I don't have any visibility on chats right now outside.
Okay, so then it looks like it's going to be
blind fire.
Trevor, blind fire. Yep.
Let's have a look. Here.
Oh my god, the Twitch chat is just going nuts. So we realized our team estimation of 35% growth was overlooked, and at the rate SafeMoon's going, we're going to 100% need to increase that. So we're going to be adding a job role page to the website in the upcoming week. So we just wanted to say that real quick.
Yep.
And then that's going to be an even bigger job in itself, because that's going to go, that's going to be crazy.
Yep, I don't envy you for that one.
All right, I have two questions that I answer. One, Phoenix is not misspelled. Two, it's not about any kind of exchanges. And I will leave it at that.
No, you know.
We're getting the. Oh yeah.
Just have a look through. Yeah.
Please, in the AMA comment section, please keep it to the question and keep it strictly to questions. Thank you.
And real questions. Some of them are.
Some of them are I can't say on Twitch.
I know you guys got some questions to stress me out before I get to the hotel, so let's do that.
I saw one. What's going to happen on the website? We're actually doing a new web design very, very soon. Be on the lookout. We'll announce it whenever it's ready.
Yep. Oh, this is a good question. Is 10% fee going to be applicable when transferring to the SafeMoon app?
We're looking at ways.
Jack, do you want to answer that real quick?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, sorry, I was about to. So as coming off Thomas's words there, we're looking at ways to do everything. As we've always said to you guys, and I will continue to say, we're not discussing deep mechanics of things that haven't been launched. However, nothing is ever off the table. We go through 1,000,001 hypotheticals, then we run them back, and we run through it. So it's not something that we're going to comment on mechanics-wise right now, but nothing is off the table when it comes to everything that we're discussing.
Yep. All right. Question from Josh the Moon. Oh, sorry, did not mean to cut you off, Thomas. My apologies.
Before we continue with that part, also, hi, Josh. Part of something we noticed is that if we say this, the tiniest thing, right, people will fly off the handle, right? The other day I mentioned something we were thinking about, right? Some of the min-maxing or the theory craft that goes behind what we're putting into place. And people took that as a serious update when I did a warning before and after that it was, this is what we're thinking about. What we're thinking about may or may not happen. And it's not even a hint. It's just literally what we're mulling over. So when we're being careful, it's to protect everybody, basically. Like, we don't want to put information out there for fudders to latch onto. We don't want to put out information that people get hyped up, probably needlessly. I really do like that people get hyped, but I want people to be hyped in the right direction. So we got to be super careful about everything we say.
Yep.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. It does make things more difficult. Having a voice, just in general, anyway, as one person, is always a gift. Like, having a voice is something that's really important, and we realize as we grow, our voice it travels a lot further. And with that, like Thomas said, we always try and be responsible to you guys, because you guys will say, oh, can we get this? Can we get info on that? Can we get info on this? And it's our job to be responsible and kind of look ahead. And again, have 1,000,001 conversations before we even say one. So we're always focusing on that.
All right. So, question from Josh the Moon Man himself. What sort of percentage taxes are we looking for on the exchange? Is it going to be similar to other exchanges or to the 10% tax like SafeMoon? All right. So we covered that during the structured question portion. We are considering all options, and we're trying to find out what makes best business sense and best sense for the community, because there has to be synergy between the both. So,
Jack, we're getting a lot of questions about our fundraiser. Do you have any updates in regard to that?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, sorry, John. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, I was asking. I was asking where the fundraiser was at.
Yes. So as you guys can see, it's visible, and we're so overwhelmed and grateful for everybody that's gotten involved in that so far. Marketing wise as well, I believe personally we're doing a great job, and you guys are as a community to spread the word of that. With regards to how the fundraiser's going, it's going great. You guys can see that. We haven't, of course, stuck into that yet because we have a funding goal. So that's there, and like I said, we're all very grateful for all the contribution to it, and I really, really hope that we can hit the goal. Regardless, we will, like I said last AMA, we're always going to find a way to do exactly what it is we've set out to do, and there's not, like I've said, it's always quality. There's no compromises that are going to be detrimental to any of our bits. So we're always going to make sure that we stay true to what we're going to do, regardless of what that takes.
And make sure if you can afford it, we're not asking for it, but if you want to help us, go ahead and look at the funding page.
It's not mandatory, it's not required, but it is appreciated.
Right. And the price does correlate with BNB, so don't freak out. It will fluctuate a little bit.
Okay. Hyperfly himself asked, can you explain the price differences across exchanges? This is definitely a Thomas question.
Okay, so the price differences across exchanges, what you're seeing there is the 10% problem. The arbitrage is stunted because the people who arbitrage need to move more than the market needs to move more than 10% for that to even be viable for them. So that's why you largely see a lot of price differences. So they can't arbitrage that same within the same level. That's about as much as I can say before I start getting into trouble.
Stop! The lawyers are going to yell at me, Thomas.
Bucks.
All right. What about? Okay, let's see what questions we have from Twitch.
All right, I'm trying. Chat's actually lagging me out right now. I'm gonna have to read it through my phone. So just so you guys know, I'm not on my phone. I am on my phone, but I'm using it to read the chat.
Okay, so I covered this in the last AMA, but I'll go ahead and quickly cover it now. The way the reflections work on Bitmart is they're done monthly, and they're quickly automating the process. So.
Yeah. As far as education, guys, sorry, I just want to make a note on education. I've seen a couple of questions about that. We are working very quickly, actually, to create a lot of content, and a lot of content that's going to be. There's no way nobody's going to love it. Put it that way. It's absolutely amazing. I'm very, very excited to put it out there, and I know the whole team is as well. And again, that links back in with marketing as well. We're trying to create quality content in that sense, so we can put it out, and that's going to also help market the whole thing. So education is really key. And also, I do want to state, with cryptocurrency, it can be complex in different areas, and there's also people out there that try and deter people from doing actual things, or give false information and stuff like that, and we're all aware of it. And I just want to say thank you to the whole community for spreading, definitive information and educational information, because I know that it's something close to Tom's heart, everyone's heart. It's really important that, you guys are saying, hey, let me help you out, let me teach you about this, because it's difficult to spread the accurate education when so many people are trying to take away from that. So, yeah, we've got the content coming that's going to really help with that. But yes, we appreciate from you guys too.
Yeah. The next question I'm pulling is solutions to the coin market cap inaccuracies. As I said during the structured portion, we are working on it right now. We're talking with their support team, and we're working out a solution. So.
So I just saw an interesting one on the Twitch. They asked about the Discord and if we could make a channel based on people's stories of how SafeMoon actually helped like improve their life and like give kind of life stories. And I think that's a really cool idea. So yeah, I can make a channel on that and we can start working on that. But I think that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
That sounds great, and I think we'd all love to read those. And it's again, that's going to help the community spread even further. And it's great to just see that in general. I want to say, guys, as well. Sorry, just seeing a couple of things here. First of all, back to Twitter again. Trending 2 days in a row is just absolutely nuts. I don't think you guys actually realize what you're doing in the social media space, and it's like. We're everywhere, and it's fantastic. But that's incredible. What an achievement for everyone involved, and this is amazing. I'm so excited about it. And we are still sending SafeMoon to the moon.
Yep.
Don't think anyone's forgotten about that. Okay, that's 1,000% happening, and spreading the word about everything that we're doing again is massive to us, and it makes everything just that bit more possible every single day. Spreading the word, more holders, more burns. You guys know that.
Yep. So burns. one of the questions was, can I comment anything further on the OKCoin tweet? I can't. So.
All right.
We're full of secrets till Wednesday. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Wednesday. Hey man, they know the pattern. It's hashtag soon, hashtag imminent, and then I give you the day to come check back.
Yeah.
So.
I just wanted to say as well. I want to talk about the inclusivity of our community and what's going on here. So, SafeMoon's traveled to, I'm pretty sure, every corner of the globe at the moment, which is crazy. I know every morning we wake up and see that, and we're just like, this is insane. The messages we're getting, I've been over it 10 times over. I just want to say to the whole community and to the team involved that they're people in certain sexes, all sorts of things where like there is a lower figure and stuff like that, and we're just all for full education across everything. We want everybody to have an even opportunity to obtain this and many other cryptos. So again, thank you for being such a polite and friendly and open community. It's really, really important to us. It really is.
Yep. The community is the most important portion of SafeMoon. That's what makes SafeMoon SafeMoon. Yes, the tokenomics make SafeMoon, but the community also makes SafeMoon.
And a couple chunks out of Thomas's brain as well. Some of those.
No sleep for Thomas. Even in Miami. So, yeah.
An added note as well. There's a good couple hundred lines about how tired I look. I know. Thank you. I know.
The answer is just yes to that question.
Yeah,
yes.
The answer is yes. Did you get sleep?
Yes.
No, I'm making Jack stay up late doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jack.
It's fine. I don't mind at all. But guys, I mean, that's everything from my end.
Yep.
I'm just very excited for Wednesday. And I know everybody else is as well. So to sum up again, Thomas, if you want to tell the guys what's going on over there, other than the lovely weather.
I mean, I saw a Lambo a minute ago, to be honest with you.
No, don't say Lambo. Don't say Lambo ever. Now we're going to get one Lambo in our inboxes.
If you go back into the history of this spot, you'll see in the reflection of my glasses a big red Lambo. It's kind of funny. I mean, we've got putters that pay close attention to everything. I'm sure they'll find the red Lambo.
Yeah.
They can. That'd be pretty. So what else is going on down here? So we're preparing to kick off propping up the booth. We've got a 10 by 10. We're looking at putting up the prize pool. It's $15,000 USD in SafeMoon. And then putting it up on a screen so that people can watch the balance go up over time. We have a wonderful partner that's going to help us with the hackathon. Stay tuned can't announce them right now, but I really, really want to.
It's not long.
Wednesday.
When Wednesday?
Yeah, we're going to be here all week. I'm going to be answering all kinds of questions. You come right up to the booth, ask me any kind of crazy hard question you want. If I can legally answer it, I will answer it. Yeah, that's mostly my purpose there. I've got a lot of great friends in the space who are attending the event with us. Not necessarily attending, but they're behind the booths too. So it's going to be a crazy, wild event. Really looking forward to this. So right after this AMA, I'm going to be hitting the road again. Get down there and get prepped.
So speaking about hitting the road as well, there's Hank there hitting the road.
Yeah, I got to pick up my girlfriend from work, but so I swapped to my phone.
All right, but yeah, so we'll be today was a little bit of a shorter AMA because check back Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and conclude it. So anyway, thanks Hank, thanks Thomas, thanks Jack,
everybody.
thank you everyone for watching. Thank you the community, thank you the astronauts. Check back Wednesday. Have some news for. See you,
Thanks,
everyone.
guys.
See y'all later.
All right, so this is the AMA meeting that you just saw and heard, of course, right from the team. The idea is that we are going to, they talked mostly about checking back Wednesday, of course, some exciting news that they didn't want to mention here because there's a crypto convention going on and some exciting updates for SafeMoon. And of course, regarding the BBPalm exchange, there was an update and that was pretty big. I pinned the message, which is kind of nice. And that's important to talk about when we talk about the SafeMoon BBPalm. So hope you enjoyed the AMA so far. Where's my music? There it is. Awesome. We're back. We're back. This is super, super exciting, guys. SafeMoon is going to the moon. This is a 100x coin, no doubt. It's just rising up. And of course, there is some tangible project structure. And we're going to see it hopefully in the next week, next Wednesday, by next Thursday, and of course into the next week. The important news that we got out of this AMA was that a BBPalm exchange is going to be a new exchange that is going to be listing SafeMoon. And on that exchange, yet another exciting news. Go check out the message. I just pinned it, right? I'm just reading off of it. They're going to deliver the Dogecoin SafeMoon pair on that exchange. That's pretty cool, which means that we should be able to swap, of course, Dogecoin and SafeMoon or SafeMoon Dogecoin, and that's the idea. And I think, I don't know if I may have missed it, but they also mentioned that they are going to keep the tokenomics. That's the innovation that BBPalm is doing, that exchange is doing for SafeMoon. So this is super exciting. If that happens next week, definitely we are still going to see the price skyrocketing because there'll be a new exchange. And like I mentioned, and I showed you all these new markets that SafeMoon is entering into, especially with the NFTs, is just going to be even wild, right, moving forward. But maybe NFTs a little ways down. They're first getting their foundation strong, and that is the idea behind SafeMoon. They are getting their foundation strong as ever into all of these exchanges, getting some deep roots before they jump into the next project, which is SafeMoon Exchange, SafeMoon NFTs, and of course other areas that they want to get into, maybe their gift cards and so forth. So there are many ideas, and of course it's a community driven. SafeMoon is community driven 100%, and we are the voice behind SafeMoon. Exactly, that's the deal, that's the idea. So the good news for this AMA that I got, and maybe a couple of other items that I've also listed, but the primary right from the CEO of SafeMoon was that BBPalm Exchange is going to deliver Dogecoin SafeMoon pair on their exchange. So basically another exchange or two exchanges coming up hopefully pretty soon, and that is enough news, guys. That is enough tangible data, tangible information right here so that we can move forward with SafeMoon. So I hope you like the MA, and of course the SafeMoon is definitely skyrocketing. It is going to the moon. This is the chart you're looking at, guys. It's not stopping. It's a non-stop flight. It's just doesn't even need to stop and refuel. All right, so yeah, it's about 4:10 p.m. Eastern, so I gotta go. Thank you so much for your support. I'm gonna end the stream here in the next few minutes. I'm gonna recap all the updates. So thank you all for the love and support. Appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow, of course, with some more exciting updates, news, forecast. This is SafeMoon, and the price is 283. This is where SafeMoon is at. Not bad. And of course, our Dogecoin quickly is at 33.4 cents. So Dogecoin is flying too. So keep an eye on Dogecoin. I'm going to also do that. Keep a closer eye during the evening and hopefully see how that kind of works out. But Doge is also on the rise. SafeMoon is also on the rise. And this is InvestDesk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency investing, research, daily news updates, and forecasts. My name is Syed, guys, and I'm going to see you, of course, tomorrow. So thanks so much.